Imagine waking up one day to find out that someone, thousands of miles away, has completely infiltrated your life. Your phone, your bank accounts, your identity gone. Now, imagine you are one of the biggest superstars on the planet. Millions of eyes are on you, but hidden in the digital shadows, a highly organized international syndicate is watching your every financial move, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. This is not the plot of a Hollywood cyberpunk thriller. This just happened in the real world. On Wednesday, May 13th, a heavily guarded plane touched down at Incheon International Airport. As the doors opened, a 40-year-old Chinese national was led off in handcuffs, surrounded by South Korean authorities. He had just been extradited all the way from Bangkok, Thailand. This man is the alleged mastermind behind a massive, multi-million-dollar international hacking ring, a syndicate that managed to steal a staggering 38 billion won. That is roughly 28 million USD. And among their elite list of targets? None other than BTS's golden Maknae, Jeon Jungkook. To understand how Jungkook's assets were put in jeopardy, we have to look at how this criminal empire operated in the dark. According to the Seoul Metropolitan Police Agency and the Ministry of Justice, the operation was incredibly sophisticated. The mastermind, currently identified only as A, is a 40-year-old Chinese citizen. But A didn't work alone, and he didn't operate from his home country. Instead, he set up a highly elusive command center in Thailand to evade local authorities. For nearly 2 years, from August 2023 all the way until April 2025, this group flew completely under the radar. They didn't just go after random internet users. They were looking for the big fish. Their strategy was brilliant yet devastating. They targeted low-cost mobile service providers and various corporate databases. By breaching these systems, they harvested vital personal identification information. With this data in hand, they did something terrifying. They cloned identities, bypassed security protocols, opened fraudulent accounts, and gained direct access to the financial lifelines of their victims. They silently siphoned funds directly out of people's accounts without their knowledge. The hackers weren't greedy in a loud way, they were precise. Their victim list read like a South Korean VIP registry, including top-tier celebrities, ultra-wealthy individuals, high-profile legal professionals, and chief executives of major conglomerates. And right at the top of that list was Jeon Jungkook. Now, we all know Jungkook is an international icon, a powerhouse artist with immense global influence. But with immense fame comes immense wealth, making him a prime target for high-tech criminals. The hackers managed to get their hands on enough sensitive information to launch an attack directly aimed at his corporate assets. Specifically, the syndicate targeted Jungkook's shares in his agency, HYBE. The value of the shares they attempted to compromise was a mind-boggling 8.4 billion won, which translates to over 6 million USD. The hackers utilized the stolen data to initiate unauthorized transactions, attempting to liquidate or transfer these massive assets right out of Jungkook's portfolio. If successful, it would have been one of the biggest celebrity financial cyber heists in history. But the hackers made one crucial mistake. They underestimated the speed and vigilance of Jungkook's agency. The moment the anomalous, unauthorized transaction was initiated, HYBE's internal security and financial monitoring systems flagged it immediately. Recognizing the urgent threat to their artist, HYBE acted with lightning speed. They didn't wait. They instantly froze the transactions, locking down the assets and shutting the hackers out completely. Thanks to this rapid-fire corporate response, the actual financial loss was prevented. Jungkook's assets were saved, but the threat was far from over. The predators were still out there in the wild. South Korean authorities weren't just going to let this slide. Because of the massive social and economic impact of this case, the Seoul Metropolitan Police vowed to handle the investigation with absolute firmness. They knew they weren't just dealing with a few rogue teenagers. This was a highly structured international syndicate. The takedown of this organization turned out to be a masterclass in global law enforcement cooperation. The dominoes began to fall in mid-2025. Korean police had already tracked down and arrested 18 individuals tied to the network. Among them was another key leader known as B. Leader B was captured, extradited in August of last year, and formally indicted by September. He is currently behind bars, awaiting his fate in a South Korean courtroom. But the ultimate prize was Leader A, the 40-year-old mastermind hiding out in Bangkok. In May 2025, Korean authorities made an urgent, temporary arrest request to the Thai government. By August, the official extradition paperwork was filed. For months, diplomatic and legal gears turned behind closed doors until finally, the Thai authorities officially handed A over to South Korea. As we speak, the Cyber Investigation Unit of the Seoul Metropolitan Police Agency is thoroughly interrogating Leader A. They are analyzing a mountain of seized digital evidence, preparing to issue a formal detention warrant that will ensure he stays behind bars for a very long time. A representative from the South Korean police firmly stated that because this case has a significant social impact, they will conduct a thorough and strict investigation to ensure justice is fully served. This case is a stark, chilling reminder of the world we live in today. Even the most successful, well-protected public figures like Jungkook are vulnerable to the evolving threats of cyberspace. It highlights just how critical cybersecurity has become, not just for individuals, but for the corporate entities tasked with protecting them. Thankfully, due to the swift action of HYBE and the relentless dedication of international law enforcement, a devastating financial blow was averted, and the criminals are finally facing the music. What do you think about the incredible speed of HYBE's response and the growing threat of cybercrime against our favorite idols? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel for more deep dives into the stories shaping the entertainment world, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Stay safe, stay vigilant, and see you in the next video.